forgot to add myself. Hello. My name is Mara. Welcome to Mindfully Crocheted, and this is the Weekend Wind-Up. Here on the Weekend Wind-Up, we weave in some ends, maybe we wind up some yarn, we work on our projects, and have some general chit-chat. I'm just going to say a quick hello to the people that are here, and then I'm going to bring up my special guest tonight, Niese from Freehandly Made. And so hello to Robin. And hey, Sunflower, she says, howdy. Robin says, woot, woot, 532 subs. Look at you go. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm getting there, right? Slowly but surely, working my way through the YouTube streets. There's Niese saying hi to everyone. And Brun Michelle, hello. And she says hi to Niese too. And people just saying hello. Now, I'm not sure if the joke works prior to the start of the live, Sunflower. So if you want to go ahead and type it again, it should work. And I'm going to test out a new feature tonight as well. There is Jerry. He's saying hello. Paula Mulford, hello. Robin says, aw, cute, Mara. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and, welcome my guest, and then we'll go ahead and return to the chat in just a moment. So thanks for your patience. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm great. So happy to be here with you tonight. I'm so happy that I was able to actually make it this time.
Yeah,
and I'm
me
so
too.
happy you reminded me because I almost forgot.
Oopsie. I know. It's hard.
know.
It's hard. It's like the end of the weekend and, you're kind of wrapping things up and it's late at night. I mean, you're like, are you an hour ahead of me in Mountain Time or are you in Central? Okay. I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm an hour ahead of you.
Right. So, I mean, for me, it's only 7, but I know it's late in some places. So yeah, end of the weekend. I just appreciate you being here. And I love your hat, by the way, I have to say.
Thank you. I wore it yesterday on our outing. And
yeah,
nice and cozy warm. Glad I wore it because it actually got cold towards the end of the day.
Yeah. And what pattern, where is that pattern from? Because I think
this
you talked
pattern is from Sweet Potato 3. And it is called, I haven't dropped my video yet, but it is called, I think, Connie's Comfy Beanie, I think is what it's called.
Sweet,
but yeah,
Sweet Potato what?
Sweet Potato 3. She has a website. She's on Facebook and she has a YouTube channel.
Cool.
And I'll be dropping all the specs
Excellent.
when I post the video, so you guys will be able to get to everything you need to get to. But yeah, she's the one that's hosting the crochet cancer challenge, and as long as you pledge that you're going to donate your beanies to a cancer center or to someone who has cancer, you get the pattern for free, and you make it, and then you need to send a picture. So I've posted like 5 pictures. I've been busy with these beanies, man. Putting them out.
Oh my goodness.
Them up quick. Yeah,
and have you been making a lot of that one, or are you making a variety of patterns for
a variety? I'm doing a variety. So I try to do at least 2 of each of the same pattern. Yeah. So.
Oh, very cool.
We dropped some new ones, but frankly, I haven't had a chance to go look at them, but I need a new pattern because I've already made 2 of this one and I've already made 2 of each of the other ones. So I need another pattern. So, but yeah, they're so much fun to make, you guys. I love making beanies. They're quick. You get that quick satisfaction that you got an FO.
I know. I was actually thinking about like making a couple of hats because I am working on a big project that I have told people about on a previous live when I did a pop-up live, I think the other night. I was showing the peacock plumes Afghan, and I'm on just part 2. I haven't really made any progress this weekend because I went to the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival yesterday and met up with Carrie, and
it's so much fun. You guys got to meet up. Oh,
Boss Kitty.
How fun.
My buffering.
Just
I
a
have
little
one
bit,
tab
yeah.
open on this. That's okay. I'm going to try to talk slow and not move. If I don't move around too much. Oh, anyway, but yeah, meeting Boss Kitty, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, and the event was really great. I was telling Niese before that I've kind of got like a little bit of a scratchy throat or something. And I kind of woke up today with a little bit of a sore throat and like a stiff neck. And so I'm like, please don't let me be getting sick. And I'm taking vitamins. Like I do take vitamins just about every day. Although it seems like I forget one day every 2 weeks. I forget to take vitamins.
That happens.
Yeah.
Do you have any airborne?
Yeah, maybe I should drink some of that too.
Yeah, take a swig. I always do mine like a little shot because it's more potent that way. Yeah. More of a punch.
Yeah, after the live. Yeah, after the live, I'm gonna drink some of that, and I'm gonna make some of the throat coat type tea with the honey, like you suggested, because I think that'll be great. Yeah, I've got some good tea, and I mean, I feel okay. Like energy wise, I'm good. It's just a little bit, just a little bit.
Could be allergies.
I know. You know what? I'm thinking that too with the fall weather coming and the leaves changing and falling. Pine needles are falling and things like that. So anyway. I'm just real quick going to kind of return to the chat and greet some more people. If I miss you, I'm really sorry. I'm going to say hello to Diane, and Christine is crocheting. And let's see. We've got Liz here. Hello to Liz. Scrolling down, Bren Michelle, hello. And Carla Gordon. It's so good to see everybody. We have Sarah Thorne. And let's see, Jane, hello. Uh-oh, frozen there. Anyway, I said Sarah Thorne and Jane, Bronx girl. Let's see. Nightbot is welcoming and thanking everybody for hanging out today. Okay, just kind of scrolling down. People are saying hello to everyone in the chat and hi to Niese. Did we have a friend who was going to say hello? No. Say hello to Little Man. And Carrie, hello. She says, oh, were you saying show again my...
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Little Man's getting a drink and he's on his gaming headphones and...
Carrie in the chat is saying, show me that again. Did you do that? Yes. This is the...
Isn't that gorgeous? I love the colors that you chose for that. Look how pretty and vibrant that is.
Yes, they're intended to look like a peacock and peacock feathers.
Okay.
And so,
yeah, it's rancher down the road from us, Mara, and I learned something very interesting about peacocks, you guys. Did you all know that the males are the ones with the beautiful, vibrant, bright feathers, and the females are the ones with the white and gray feathers? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Those colors are gorgeous.
I was showing Niese before that I had the 9 parts of this pattern printed out and bound in a spiral notebook, and it's got... Gonna wait. Okay, hopefully it caught up. Anyway, it's got a clear plastic cover on the front, and And each part of this 9-part pattern has details about the part of the peacock that it represents. And so it says, you know, like in part 1, part 2 is the saddle. All right. If I buffer, just say you're buffering, and then maybe I'll hear you.
You're buffering just a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carrie says she needs that in her life.
Yeah, it's very cool. So there's like a picture in there, and it talks about the nomenclature and shows, you know, the crown, the crest, like the upper mandible, the nape. And so, and then it's showing like the feathers and what they're all called. So, I mean, the person who created this pattern, designed by
Really
Melinda
did their research.
Miller.
What was that name again, Mara? You broke up a little bit.
Definitely did the research. Yeah, Melinda Miller.
Melinda Miller. Okay.
And
it's gorgeous. 9 parts,
yes,
though.
It's on, you can find it on Ravelry. And I think if one of my moderators is able to go on to Ravelry and look it up and post the link again for people who might be interested to go check it out. You can also buy like a full kit of the colors through, I think, Mary Maxim, and it may be available somewhere else as well.
Ooh, Mary Maxim. I like her yarn.
Yeah, and so I was given cotton yarn because I like to work with cotton or natural fibers. And so I think the Mary Maxim kit, the yarns are maybe acrylic yarns, which they're still beautiful. And everybody that there's like a handful of us that are all working on this, including Jane, have you started it yet? I'm sorry, I already can't remember, but Bronx Girl Jane.
Yeah, she's on road 20. She says she finished road 28 or no, 29. She's on road 29 right now.
Okay, yeah. And I'm on like 27. So that's part 2. And Sierra Stitch Sanctuary and Robin S., they were like on part 3. And I think Carrie is on part 2 now as well. Carrie the Yarny Elephant. But anyway, it's very beautiful, and it's not too hard. But one thing for sure is this person wants to use like every possible stitch in the crochet stitch handbook. It seems like on Thursday or Friday, I was like doing, I think it was Thursday when I did a pop-up live, I was doing these back post single crochet 2 together. And oh man, I was going to pay somebody to do that round for me. But it's going to be very beautiful overall. So yeah, that's, I didn't work on it this weekend just because I had a lot of my nephew was here. And so we hung out last night after I got home from the Fiber Festival. And then today I just was, you know, just kind of laying low, chilling, I went to a couple of lives, but yeah, didn't do a whole lot today.
I did quite a bit. I didn't get to crochet though. Y'all, I haven't gotten to crochet all weekend. Because yesterday we weren't here, right?
Right.
I did my live, and I didn't want to start the blanket. I didn't want to start working on the blanket because I didn't know when my husband was gonna, come home and be like, let's go. And then today it was laundry, and it was I had to get the rest of the produce pulled from the garden and harvest everything.
Yeah.
And so it took longer than I expected because I wasn't expecting to have to dig in the dirt to dig up carrots. They were supposed to just pull up easily.
Oh, right.
But they didn't.
Uh-oh. Well, but did they look good?
They did. They were the baby carrot ones. And so although some of them came out bigger than baby carrots, but anyway, I got 8 pounds, 6 ounces worth of carrots. What am I gonna do with all of them? Anyway, so yeah, I haven't gotten to crochet all weekend, but tomorrow when I get home from work, I'm gonna work on my mother-in-law's Afghan. I got to get that done, and then finish up hubby's, and then I got to start little man's blankie hoodie, complete with sleeves. First time I'll ever do sleeves, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm a little nervous. So I
That
found the
sounds
link to
good.
the
So
peacock
how big is that
Afghan, and
gonna be?
I posted it in your chat, Mara. The peacock Afghan. I found
Oh,
it.
perfect. Thank you. Thanks for doing that.
You're
Well, hello
welcome.
to Noe. And let's see.
I believe, is today Noe's birthday or was it yesterday? Noe, when's your birthday? Was it today? I saw people saying happy birthday to
I am
her
not.
in Granny D's live today. And so I told her happy
Oh,
birthday.
but you know what? It was Granny D was wishing Noni May a happy birthday.
Noni May. Noni May's
but
birthday.
I did.
Everyone thought it was Noe's.
Yeah, and see, Noe was at Granny D's, but Noni May wasn't. And so
that's so funny.
I imagine anyway.
Oh, you're a December baby too? So am I. That'll be
Awesome.
really
When's your
easy to
birthday?
remember. Our birthday's December 15th and mine's the 7th.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
That's
makes
so a little
sense
bit
then.
early. That's in the Sagittarius, right?
It is, yes. Yep,
Oh,
it is.
my brother was one of my brothers was Sagittarius. You said sorry, little man's in the kitchen. Hey, no worries. Okay, anyway, Carrie said, I saw a small drama last night, an errant boyfriend or something. She seemed a bit upset. Oh, I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm just going to keep scrolling down. I probably missed a little something. Hey, Zach. And let's see. Gary said, I had to go to sleep. I didn't. Oh, okay. Are we talking? Anyway, I think we're talking about somebody's live last night or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, unfortunately, I think I missed something up there, but yes.
I have no idea.
Yep, I did.
I often miss things, Mara, so I miss a lot of stuff. I'm not the most observant person in life in general. So
that's
says
cute. Zach says, "Don't call me sweet Niese." LOL. Just kidding.
I always call him my
that?
sweet Zach. I always call him my sweet Zach. He always tells me not to call him sweet, but I call him sweet anyway. So have you done anything with sleeves? You've done wearables, right, Mara?
Yeah, a few.
You have any tips for me on the sleeves?
Well, yes, if you have your subject there,
and I will.
Yes, then just keep trying it on. Okay. And then as you work your way down, then you, okay, like, yeah, you want them, like, have the person. Sorry, buffering. So I look like a zombie with my arms jumping up and down. But anyway, so just like have them put the arms out and then see how long you want it to go. You know, like are the sleeves long enough? And then just keep checking it. And, what I also did is as I was going through my rounds, so like depends on if you're going to do like a continuous round or if you're going to do like a step up kind of a thing, or because if you're coming off a blanket, right?
I think this pattern is done in panels, including the sleeves, and then you sew the sleeves.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's being done.
Okay.
And I want to make the sleeves a little longer than what he is because he's growing like a weed,
So
and I want him to be able to
I
wear it
think
for more
all the
than
ones
1
that I've
year.
made.
So
Right. Yeah, I would make it big because it's easy to push up, you know?
yeah, and you can roll the sleeves. I do want to make it a
Mhm.
little bit bigger than he is because I want him to be able to wear it for a while. You know, he's at that age, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just growing
Uh-huh. The
so
growth
quick.
spurts, I
So
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah, it's craziness is what it is. But yeah, it's the first time I've done sleeves, and I was just a little bit nervous. I mean, the pattern is by Yarn Inspirations by Jonah, but Bag O' Day also has a version of one that's adult size. So I think I want to use hers and just make it smaller. So because I just love the way she explains stuff. You know what I mean? And she goes slow, and you can really see where
Mhm.
she's putting her hook. And
Right.
I'm used to doing her stuff on her tutorials, and so I'm like, I think I want to go with hers just because I'm more comfortable with her style of tutorials and
Yeah.
stuff. So we'll see. I have the free pattern. It's saved, but and
Mhm.
they're similar, but I think I might go with Bag O' Days and just scale it down to fit little man's body. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've never worked with thick yarn before either.
Mhm.
It's a 5
So
weight,
I made
or is it a 6 weight? I think it's a 6 weight, 6 weight.
Oh, okay.
I've never used blanket yarn before like that. So it's another thing that's got me
Oh, wow.
a little on edge is, you know, I'm not used to using thick yarn like that. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
So the ones that I did like in continuous rounds. And so
Okay.
as I got to each round, I kept adding another stitch marker. So then I
Mm,
could truly count like how long it was. And so that I made the opposite side the same. But if you're doing panels and then, you know, doing panels,
doing the
you can make
seam.
two that are the same size. I guess it'll
Yeah.
be, you know, easy to do. But then just you were going to want to measure from where to attach the paneled
Hmm.
sleeves, you
Right.
know, and then try to come like maybe to this part of the finger so that as he grows, it'll just inch its way back.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. That's what I'll do.
Needed in my life. Hey to Granny D. She said the male birds are usually the pretty bright ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because when the rancher that I was talking to when he was explaining this to me, obviously the first thing that came to my mind is um uh oh, what is that movie to 16 again? It's where the kid the boy
17
he
again, I
17 again,
think.
and the principal says, "Are you peacocking me right now?" Well, I've seen that movie I don't know how many times. I never really understood what that meant. Now I do, because when the male peacocks are looking for a mate, they put out their plumes and they show off. And I'm like, that's what that means. Like a big
Yeah.
old light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, oh, it all makes sense now. All
There's a
peacocking.
Christmas tree farm
That's
not too
funny.
far from me, and they but they're open year round. Like they have a little shop that's open year round. I don't know if like I haven't been there in so long, so I don't know if it's the shop is still going. But they used to have like Mother's Day teas up there,
Oh, how
and
fun.
they had like holiday decorations for all the holidays throughout the
Oh, how
year.
fun.
But up on their property, they had peacocks and turkeys.
Oh,
And
wow.
so when you go up, you would just see the peacocks, you know, walking around, and it was really
Mhm.
cool to like because you could just walk right up to a peacock.
Yeah.
They're just right there. I don't know. I just thought it
Do
was
you
so cool.
know that they're really, really loud? They're one of the loudest birds ever. They're
Trying to
louder
remember
than
if it's
roosters, you guys.
trying to remember what they sound like, but it seems to me like they did, make noise, but I can't remember because it's been several years.
I can't describe the sound to you. It's very unique. It's not exactly pleasant. But they are beautiful birds. They are beautiful. Their feathers are gorgeous.
Yes. Hello, Pamela
Carrie's
Morrison.
laughing at me.
She's laughing at you?
Yeah.
Talking about the peacocks?
Yeah. But yeah, they are beautiful birds. They really are.
Yes. Ravelry. Yeah.
Hey, little Granny. How are you, honey?
Hey, Pam.
Oh, she's still feeling pretty rough.
Yeah.
Well, just rest and listen, sweetheart. We understand.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Now I'm going to test out a new Nightbot command that I set up today. So wish me luck. I'm going to type in the command right now and see if it works. Hopefully it does. Oh, this is a good one. I can look here on my phone, hopefully. No, it says unexpected identifier. So I must have a comma or something in the wrong place. Dang it.
Speaking of the birthday girl, she's in here. Well, happy birthday, Nani May.
Yes, happy birthday, Nani May. There she is there. Oh, anyway. Well, I did try to set up some like woolly facts and like sheep and animal, like wool producer facts, like but I'll have to check where I messed up.
Okay. Well, that'll be for another day, everybody. We'll have to wait.
Yeah. I'll probably test it out on like Tuesday or something. And just to see if it works. But yeah, I probably, have a comma in the wrong place or some symbol that can't be used. And oh, I know what I did. I think I might be able to fix it right now.
Oh, okay.
So bear with me. Feel free to talk and read out a little bit of the chat if you'd like. Hello to anybody.
Everyone's telling Nani May happy birthday.
I might have. So, oops. Yeah. And it just has to have quotation marks.
And Bronx Girl is hoping that Pam gets to feeling better. Yes, we all want Pam to feel better. And Christine is saying hi to Wicked Granny as well. Don't you just love it when everyone in the chat's just saying hi to each other and loving on each other? My favorite part of the chat is seeing that. Well, welcome in, Ladybug. I hope you feel welcomed here.
Yeah, hey, Taffy. That's Taffy. I got to meet Taffy in person yesterday.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Noe's parents' 12th wedding anniversary.
Aw.
Well, happy anniversary to them.
Yeah. Yeah, happy anniversary. Wait, 12th anniversary?
That's what she said. Yeah, it says
okay.
12. Kelly says that she loves the blankie hoodies. They look comfortable. I may have to make myself one when I get done with Little Man's. We'll see. Oh my goodness, you guys.
I'm gonna try this again and see.
Granny D says, howdy do everyone who said hello. I wasn't watching the chat since I was working on a whip. Granny D, will you come over here and work on one of my whips? I haven't gotten to do any crocheting this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's just been a busy weekend for the boys.
Oh goodness. I know. Well, I watched your premiere today. Sorry, were you? I'm so behind in the chat. I wasn't sure if you were reading that out loud and I was buffering, or.
Yeah, I was reading it out loud and you were buffering a little bit.
Oh, dang it. Hey, OFG, thanks for being here. He was here a while ago because I'm like 15 minutes behind in the chat, and hey, Kelly, I bring it every day. I'm channeling my inner Niese right now.
Yes. I'm always behind in the chat. Always.
I know. It's like I just usually I'm like 5 minutes behind, but add a guest to the mix and then I'm like 15 or 20 minutes behind. So anyway, I know I'm missing a lot of hellos, and so I apologize. But Kelly says I left some DNA and a share. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing it out. That's so kind of you. But yeah, what I was starting to say before, like, my annoying internet keeps buffering, was that I watched your premiere with your going through the maze and everything, with the mazes today. I haven't been to a maze in a long time, so
it was fun. But maze number 2 kicked our butts, and we cheated. We just went out to where we could see the road because I was tired. I was like, this thing's never ending. And when I saw, we actually ran into a couple with their 2 young daughters. They were so sweet, and we were like, "How did y'all make it out?" And she's like, "Oh, because they're smart. They got the picture of the maze before they came to the corn maze itself, and they pulled it up on their phone, and they were using it to direct themselves through it." And I'm like, "Oh, why didn't we think of that?" I'm like, "Well, what were we in?" And so she showed us. I'm like, "Oh, we would have been in there forever. We'd never found a way
like
out."
some people,
It's huge.
Yeah.
Crazy. It was
Yeah.
fun.
We used to have a really big corn maze that was like maybe a 5-minute drive from our house. And we would take the kids there and then take pictures, of course, like have them dress up in their Halloween costumes and take pictures, because they always had like props set up for photos. And
yeah, they did. Yeah.
Isn't they sold that land, and so now they don't do the corn maze there anymore. It's such a disappointment.
Did they have another one that's close to you somewhere?
No, I think, well, there's probably one within less than like 45-minute drive, I think, but
we drove almost 4 hours, y'all. And I kid you not. But it was so worth it. We had so much fun.
Well, one year we got this really bad windstorm right in the middle of corn maze season, and it destroyed the corn maze.
No.
So,
oh man,
that was such a bummer.
They had so many different things there, you guys. Like they had a hayride that took you to the back part behind the corn mazes where you could pick out your pumpkins. I saw pumpkins I've never seen before. I saw white pumpkins. I saw yellow pumpkins. I've never seen those kind of pumpkins before. And then the other kind of pumpkin I saw, which was last year, did you guys know they literally have pink pumpkins? They exist. They're like a light pinkish, rosy kind of pink, very, very pale pink.
Yes, it's super pale pink, almost white, like the white ones, but it's a very, very pale pink.
They're actually pink. And I've never seen those kind of pumpkins when I lived in Florida. And so when we ran into that couple and everything, we were talking about the pumpkins. Apparently these pumpkins come from California and they truck them in. But yeah, I got to see several different types of really cool pumpkins that I never got to see before. It was so much fun, you guys. And then they had the corn box, y'all. They had a corn box at Holland Farm in Pensacola, and that was my favorite place to be, is playing with little man in that corn box. So we had to go in the corn box.
Yeah, that's so cool. I know. I might have to look it up. I may have to look up and
just Google
see.
corn mazes. That's what he did, and that's how we found this place. We would have never found it. We lived here 3 years and didn't know it existed until he decided to Google one day. You'd be surprised.
Yes. Well,
yeah,
hello, Michelle of Shantirement. And yeah, Taffy, I'll say my official hello. And Pam, Wicked Granny, I know we said hello, but I'm finally at that point where you came in.
Ladybug says Savi's
Oh,
Island
goodness.
has a pumpkin patch and I think a
Yes.
corn maze.
I almost said Swan Island because that's another quote unquote island, but Savi's Island. Yes. Yeah. They have a big festival there. And, are you familiar with the Halloween Town
Yes.
movies?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So, Taffy was telling me, oh, come on, internet. Okay. Taffy was telling me about how in St. Helens, Oregon, which is, I don't know, probably it might be about an hour from me, I think. They have like a big Halloween Town thing. I don't know if they have like the big replica pumpkin.
Oh, how cool.
Taffy could help me out. If Taffy, did they film there? Like, I don't know where those Disney movies were filmed, but
I don't either.
anyway,
I'm not
it
sure
looks
either.
kind of cool. And from the 28th through the 30th or 31st, they've got, I think they have a big deal there. So I was thinking that would be kind of fun to
She
go.
says yes, they film there.
Okay. Yeah. So that's not very far. And that seems like a fun thing to do during
Y'all might need to go on
October.
a road trip.
Yeah. Well, I have like the 26th and the 27th off because I think there's conferences that day, so I'm off. That would be a good, like if they have it going on, I think it's supposed to be like that last week or something.
If you get to go, you're gonna have to film it so we can see.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. That would be really cool. It was really neat. On Dawn Yarndall's live last night, she went to this haunted house that I grew up right there. And so it was so nostalgic for me to go. I was really appreciative of her, like going there and showing it. It was really cool. And
Really cool.
I'm actually going to be down in the Bay Area next week. My aunt is getting buried on Friday. And I thought, well, if I'm there over the weekend, it might be kind of cool to go to the haunted house. I wouldn't film there, but it would be fun to go because I used to go multiple times a year to the we called it the haunted house. But it's an historic house, and they would set up the inside as a haunted house, and you can walk through it, and then they've got like little carnival type games and spinning wheel games and
oh, how fun.
Lollipop games. Go back and watch John's live from last night, and
I'll have
she
to
was
catch
there and
for sure.
playing games with all the tickets and stuff. And anyway, it was great. But I'll let her be the one to share it. I had a good time watching. But I would like to go again, just to go, because I'm super excited that every year that I was living in the Bay Area, they would say that they were going to close it up and that they weren't going to do it anymore. So the fact that, I've been out of the Bay Area for 30 years, and they're still having it. I'm so glad that they kept it going.
It's really neat. It's nice when traditions like that stay going so that the younger generations get to experience it too,
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yes. If you have an opportunity to get out and do a festival like that, I highly recommend it because, just like, I don't know. And especially if you have kids or grandkids that like to do that kind of thing, I recommend it.
It's a great way to make memories for sure. Hey, KK.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see. So hello to Noni May and happy birthday. Granny D already serenaded you, so I think I will not. But happy birthday to you. And there's Ariel. Sorry, I am so behind. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of skip down, and everybody's Ladybug Taffy says, Nani May, dang, I haven't seen you in a very long time. Happy blessed birthday. That's so cute. Watch the replay, D. I love you. That was so sweet. Yeah, it was so. I love when Granny D sings happy birthday. And howdy to everyone that said hello. She's working on a whip. Yay, Granny D. Somebody working on a project.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. I'm so bummed that my woolly facts didn't work. But if you would like, you can type animal facts all together, and Nightbot will give you a random fact about one of my favorite animals. You can also type joke to get a Nightbot joke. Now, if for some reason it doesn't work, then that means that Nightbot's being persnickety.
I know Nightbot was being weird on my live on Saturday. So.
Oh yeah. Now, yeah, have you guys seen any Nightbot dropping stuff in the chat?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I see something right here.
T Fixie damaged jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. So yeah, there's
a pumpkin patch. That is such a dad joke.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I'm really excited because when I've been seeing people have the Nightbot dad jokes, they're kind of updated a little bit. So like some changes are, for the season. I've been seeing, some new jokes and everything. And Sam Dream says, I'm lurking to have Aiden and I don't want to wake him. Okay, well, for all the observers in their Zen garden, Adele and everyone, this is for you.
I love the broccoli head.
Everybody likes the little broccoli. Yeah, they're so cute.
Funny. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there we go. Jane did an animal fact, and it says sloths have a greenish tint to their fur, which helps them blend in with trees.
Interesting. My youngest daughter loves sloths. It's her favorite animal.
Yeah, that's funny because that's one of my favorites. I love the sloth. Although there may be random facts about pandas, about bears in general,
I'm trying
dolphins,
to think of what my
otters.
favorite animal is. What is my favorite animal? I don't know. I love elephants because elephants are so interesting. And their brains and their memory is amazing. And elephants mourn their dead. Did y'all know that? They do. And they have certain migrate patterns. And anytime an elephant has died en route, they stop every year and they honor that space, that place where that elephant had died before they move on. How crazy is that?
It's so crazy.
Elephants are
really
intriguing. But as far as that, I'm trying to think of what my favorite animal is, and I don't know. There's so many that I like.
Well, it sounds like elephants.
I do like elephants though, because they're
otters play a vital role in their ecosystems.
I love penguins
by helping to control populations of prey.
I love penguins too because penguins, they mate for life.
That's so cool.
And they're just so cute. They look like they're wearing little tuxedos and they
my niece and great niece, we went to the Oregon Zoo. just before she started college. I like pause my sentence when I see myself frozen. Anyway, and they had to see the penguins. They're like, we have to go to the penguins because my nephew really loves the penguins.
They're so cool. Penguins are cool.
Yeah, it was fun, like to see them they're so graceful in the water, you know? And then when they get up onto land, they're like all bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah. Little man's favorite animal is the zebra.
Oh, the zebra?
Ever since he could crawl, he has always loved zebras.
There's Niese's link. Make sure to go check out her channel. I'm sure those of you that are here probably already have, but please go make sure to pick up her channel and watch some of her videos. You've been putting out a lot of content, so there's plenty for them to see.
I do have quite a few videos.
What of the videos you've done, like, you know, from video number 1 to video number like 360 or wherever you are now on videos, like what was like your favorite kind of content to make, your favorite, you know, video that you've made?
I would have to say sharing my experience being autistic, very late diagnosed in my late 40s, and sharing just some information about our son, not a lot, because you know our son, he has his own voice, and so
Right.
I only share certain things and only
Right.
with his permission. But my favorite part of doing those videos is I didn't realize so many people had so many questions, and that my content helped them understand
Yeah.
their family members better. And yeah, the fact that my videos helped somebody is probably my most favorite thing about my channel.
Yeah. Well, because
Yeah.
I've been, you know, watching your playlist and everything, I can't remember how recent it was, but I thought it was something more recent. You did a video on, like, was it 10 or 20 things
It was
about
10 things I wish people knew about autism.
Yes, and
That was fairly recent, yeah.
Yes, I thought it was more recent, but I wasn't
Mhm.
100%, but that was very good. So I highly recommend people go and check that out. You know, you being a person living with autism and with your son and everything, you offer such a unique perspective and an experience. And not everyone that is living with autism is able to communicate in that same way that you are. So I really appreciated that video so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we are definitely blessed for sure. You know, I know some fellow creators who have children that are nonverbal, and there's just so many different challenges with that. And the fact that we're actually able, we don't always know how to voice what's going on, but we still have that physical voice that we can use. So I I take that very seriously, and so I try to advocate as much as I can because I'm able to, you know. So
Right.
stand in the gap, I guess you could say, for
Yeah.
others. Yeah.
Yes. That's a very good way to phrase it. That very, very much. There we go. Now, Paula typed in the word mindful, MINDFUL, and there is Paula's channel link. So feel free to go over there and pick her up. She is very interested to get a community tab, as well as I know a lot of other people out there are, you know, interested in getting their community tab. And so I do, you know, appreciate you going and checking out, like if people drop their links, that you go and you give them a look-see and consider subscribing to them. Toss a little yarn gently on their front step, as I like to say, or gently into that open window.
That
Yes.
community tab is a wonderful tool, man. You all know, those of that have been following me long enough know that Niese uses her community tab nonstop to shout people out. I'm
Yeah,
constantly sharing somebody on there. I love my community tab.
I do too. I do too. And it's funny because a lot of people say, well, how many subscribers do you have to have? And I just don't even know because I was putting out a little bit of content, but I don't think I had like 100 subscribers when I got a notification that was like, you have a community tab or whatever. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I'm not sure what that number is either because I've known someone who they actually had a little bit of content. They had 500 subscribers, but they still didn't have their community tab. But yet, this other person who didn't have anything on their channel and only had like 20 subscribers had a community tab. So I don't know.
I don't know,
I
like
don't
one
know.
day they're just like, and you get a community tab, and you get
Yeah,
a community tab, and you get a community tab,
right.
and that's it.
Oh,
Good
thank you,
night
Lizzie
to
Granny.
Mary. Thanks for coming. And I forgot to say, I apologize. Samantha Stewart had said hello way up above, and I
Sweet
apologize
Samantha, yes.
for not saying hello. And there's Arlie, and Arlie is a very sweet lady. She's got a great channel. If she hasn't already typed mindful, I hope that she does. She's got like cooking and baking over on her channel, and I love
Oh,
listening to her. She makes it seem very easy, the dishes that she makes. And hello, Suzanne. Oh gosh. So we're I don't know if there's anybody here that is a member on Mama G Gear's channel, but tonight Rusty did like a pop-up live with Mama G, and I put that in loose quotation marks. And so if any of you are members on her channel, you'll have to go back and watch that. It was so funny. I was
That's the
laughing. So
replay.
yeah, catch the
They're
replay.
so much fun together. Every
Yeah.
time they're together, I laugh.
Oh yeah.
They are just so good together when they're on their lives. I just love them. They do. They make me smile and they make me laugh.
Oh, eek. That is so bad. Nightbot says, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Ouch. Cindy,
That's
good to see
horrible.
you. Good to see
Nightbot.
you. That is bad, Nightbot. Bad, bad, bad.
Nightbot needs to be sent to the corner
Naughty
for a
Nightbot.
timeout. Oh, goodness.
Cute. I don't know what color they show up on here, but for me, they're little blue balls of yarn. Oh, goodness. And at least he's doing a good job at dropping people's channels. And there is Cindy's channel. Please go over and check her out. Sweet Cindy. Good night, Liz. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Liz. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, Pam says, Niese, your info on autism is so helpful. I have learned so much from you. Did you already read that?
Oh, thank you, Pam. No, actually, I didn't. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's been helpful. That makes my heart happy to hear that.
KK says, it was at a certain number, but then they started randomly handing them out. I think it was a test run on the community tab. Oh,
Yeah, that
maybe
makes sense because it seemed like that's what was going on.
Yeah. I wonder if they just see that, like how you are engaging with other channels, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe they see you engaging with other channels or, type like leaving comments or whatever. And it's, when people have a community tab, then it's an opportunity for them to promote other content creators, like you can definitely promote other content creators. And I think that is in YouTube's best interest, right? Because the more people are watching, then then that's like, it's a win-win for everyone,
I
so.
agree.
Yeah. Right. There we go. And Arlie typed mindful. So there's her channel. Go over and check her out. You're very welcome. Oh gosh. So I caught up by skipping a whole bunch. So oopsie. Let's see if Nightbot will give a less offensive joke. Oh, goodness.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia. Good to see you. So let's see. Which is the fastest growing city in the world? I don't get it. Shoot. Give me a second.
You know, like
Dublin.
Like double?
Oh, Dublin because they're
Yes.
doubling.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Some of them are just like, even my sheep thinks they're bad. Whenever Nightbot tells a bad joke, that's what I say. Even my sheep thinks it's bad.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so funny.
Okay, well, I was also telling Niese before the live, it was nice to be able to chit chat with you before we started, but I picked up this book called 3,000 Questions About Me. And it is literally just pages and pages of 3,000 questions. And so I was going to do a couple for us all to kind of read. I mean, for us all to answer, not read. Well, here's one. What is your favorite music video of all time?
Oh my goodness. Take on Me by a-ha.
Oh gosh, I love that song. That is in my, I think that's in my top 20 playlist.
I had a total crush on that band, and I discovered a-ha when I lived in England.
Oh wow, you
and I was a young teenager, and I love that video. It's my fave.
Doubling. Oh gosh, here's a mindfulness quote for Lydia. You can type the word yogi, Y-O-G-I, and Nightbot will give you a mindfulness quote. Now, sometimes it'll be crochet related and sometimes not, but this one says, use your head to live with your heart. Very simple, but
very wise.
Yes, but very wise. That's funny because KK says she was going to say the same music video.
Was she really?
I'm trying to I mean, I love the song, but I can't remember what the video was like.
It's like a cartoon strip / reality, and he's a cartoon and or cartoon strip, and he grabs her and they go through this whole adventure and these cartoons. It's just an awesome video. I just love the video.
I'm gonna have to go watch it now. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it, especially if, I mean, that is on my playlist. I was thinking of making a, like a public, like save all the videos into a folder of my, like YouTube videos, because I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, right? And
I'm sure. Yeah, definitely. You should be able to find it on YouTube for sure.
Yes. And she says, KK says, Kristen and I have been watching that video and singing it for months.
It's a good song.
That's so funny.
It is. I love it.
Me and John Paul by the Rascals? G Rascals? I don't know if I've heard of it. Me and John and Paul by the or is it Gray Skulls? I don't know.
I lost where they were at. Hang on.
Good night, Paula. I know it's really late for those East Coasters. It's like approaching the midnight hour. So for those of you that need to go, I do appreciate it. And want to thank you. I'll also take a moment to thank anybody who might be catching the replay of this and watching. Thanks for coming back and watching. And also for those of you that are observing from your Zen garden, like Adele, and who else was in their Zen garden? Dreeny was in her Zen garden.
Granny D was.
Oh, Granny D, because she was working on a whip. This is for you. All right.
It's so cute.
Hey, Sanita, welcome in.
Hi, Sanita.
So good to see you. How are you doing? How is everybody tonight? And Noe says someone rewrote the song as a literal version based on what's going on in the video.
Oh.
Huh. Now, I'm not sure what song that was, but if we're still talking about the same one, because anytime I show that little video, it makes me go down to the bottom of the chat, like to the most current part. So, oops. Now the chat jumped up, but people were saying, oh, total eclipse of the heart, just how bonkers that video is.
I don't think I've seen the video, but I definitely have heard the song for sure.
Now, I seem to remember there's a lot of people in the video. Like there's a lot of people in that video. We're talking about the original version of it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So nice. Everybody's saying goodnight to Paula. And Sanita's she's saying, hi, friends, stopping in to say hi before I hit the hay. Oh, someone rewrote that song as a literal version. Huh. Anyway, sorry if I missed what that was referring to. Hello, Angela Frozen Stone. Good to see you. And here is Lydia's weather. The weather for Nebraska City. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 44 degrees. Oh, it's chilly tonight. Wind is blowing at 7 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 81%. Well, it says it's clear, so that's still got a lot of moisture in the air.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not a weather person, but when the humidity is above like 75%, it seems to me like it's a cool and kind of crisp, like maybe a little wet evening, right? Or maybe the dew point will be low or something. I don't know. I might have to watch a few videos on meteorology. Hello, Alicia. Good to see you. Oh, goodness. Cindy's got a face red heart shape. Does anybody else have a favorite music video? I think I haven't seen music videos in so long. Like I can't like I just remember the Thriller music video.
Oh, I remember that one too.
Remember how long it was? It was like
yes,
super long.
Super long video. A lot of his videos were long though.
Yeah. Yeah. In the age of when music videos were like new, you know, MTV and music videos were like a new thing then.
That was the thing to do when you got out of school was to turn on MTV.
Oh yeah.
I'm so dating myself right now.
You and me both.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm pretty sure yeah.
Remember
I'm older than you, so that really tells you how old I am.
The MTV Music Awards, and they had a special category for videos.
Oh, right.
Not videos, but for what do you call it? What do you call it?
Music video?
Music videos, yes. They had certain categories for like best new artist or best best video or whatever. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
They don't do videos really anymore. At least not
I know I think because everybody streams everything, you know.
Yeah. Like, now it's all those reality shows now on MTV instead of music videos.
It's so funny.
Man.
I know I haven't seen MTV in so long, but I love like the original logo, you know, they have like nostalgic t-shirts with the original MTV.
Yeah, I used to have one of those t-shirts.
Letter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, let's
see. Anita, I remember VH1. Yes, girl, yes. VH1.
VH1 also. I totally remember that. But I'm trying to think. I know I used to watch so many music videos, but now I just can't even remember, you know, just a few. Like Bruce Springsteen, the one where, what was it like? Oh, I can't even remember the song. Where Courtney Cox was in it. Like she got her, where he pulled her up on the stage or whatever.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Somebody remember for me.
Hey Chandler.
Bruce Springsteen. Hi Chandler.
Good night, Sonia. Sweet dreams.
Oh, so did the weather come up for the wrong place? Sometimes.
To me
Oh,
it came up with instead of Victor, it came up Victoria, Canada somewhere. I'm like, I'm not in Victoria.
Is that a correct zip code? Where is it supposed to be for? Yeah. I wonder if it has its like zip codes
Maybe.
off. Sometimes if you type weather and then you name the city, it might get you, or the city and this followed by the state without a comma, just like weather, Portland, Oregon, like Portland OR. Like I'll type it out so that you could see. Let's see what the weather is in my area. I don't think you have to put a comma. Let's see if it works. But and Cindy,
I have another video that was one of my favorites, and it was by Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation.
Oh yeah. I like it. There's just so much dancing. You know, there was always so much good dancing in music videos.
Yes.
Yeah. You know which one I also liked? Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer, I think.
That was a good one too, yes.
Where they like they all looked like those Genera women. Do you remember the brand Genera? Genera?
I don't think so. Does that ring a bell?
Anyway, they all are like, they looked like there was an artist that painted, what was the name of that artist? And it was just like a woman's like makeup face, but they all had like the same makeup and the same hairstyle, and they were dressed kind of the same. So you were like, are they all related? But none of them were related.
Weren't they
and
all
they were like playing the guitar?
I was gonna say the same black guitars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that they were on the music videos by Radiohead, but that's not what you said. So I must have Radiohead mixed up with.
I could be wrong. Somebody will correct me. Some music buff will correct me because I can't remember. But yeah, all of my favorite videos are going to be from like the 80s because that's, like my time.
Oh gosh, yes.
But Genera, that takes me back a little bit. So in the 80s, I had this like banana yellow sweatshirt. It had like kind of puffy sleeves, so very 80s. And on the sweatshirt was like a row of girls, and they were all looking the same. They had glasses on, and their hair was like my length at the time. And then each of them were wearing sweatshirts that had a row of people on, a row of girls on it, right? So it was like a perpetual shirt. Like I was wearing it, and then there was a bunch of, am I making any sense?
Yes.
Anyway, it was like a row of girls wearing the same sweatshirt as me. And it went on forever and ever, right?
Right.
I loved that sweatshirt so much.
TLC, the song Waterfalls.
Ah.
TLC was a good group.
Yeah.
They were a good group too. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on about 80s music.
Oh goodness. Well, here she says, this is a little bit closer. The weather for Whitesburg, conditions are cloudy, 48 degrees, and we've got 4-mile-an-hour winds and 81% humidity there too. for Sanja. Okay, and we've got Cindy's weather. What is that, Valonia? 54 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour wind. So it's a bit breezy, 68% humidity. So the humidity is not too bad. Hello, Nana Mama Cat. Good to see you. Here's Sunita's weather. Nope, that's not Sunita's weather. It was under her typing the weather, but that is Allie's channel. So please feel free to go over and pick her up. She was with me and Jude and Michi last week on the weekend wind up. There we go. The weather for Bolingbrook, cloudy with a temperature of 53 degrees. We've got 8-mile-an-hour winds there and 73% humidity. Yep, we're definitely getting to fall weather. And when the sun goes down, the temps are dipping into the lower 50s and the 40s. Yeah. Lydia says, yes, we do. I don't like it. I've been sick, under the weather with sinus infection and allergies.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Lydia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun.
And Frozen Stone says Thriller. Yeah, that's a great video. Oh, 99 Love Balloons, 99 Red Balloons was another
that was
great
a good song
video.
too,
I love that. Yeah, that was a good video. I really like that one. Yeah, they were like a short movie. Yeah, Thriller was probably like a short movie, you know?
It was.
Yeah. Sanja says she hopes that you feel better soon, Lydia. Yep, definitely. And Nightbot says, kindness matters. Spread it like sunshine.
Hey, Firefly. Is there another question in that book that's really good?
Yeah. Let's see.
That is a really cool book.
It is. If you could wave a magic wand and make something happen right now, what would it be?
That the weekend would start over again.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that tomorrow would be a holiday.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Something
I feel
very
like the
simple.
weekend just went by so fast. I'm like, oh, tomorrow's Monday. I gotta get up at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that's a good one, Wiki Granny. She says, cure all cancer. Amen, honey.
Yes. Yeah.
Amen to that. Absolutely.
I mean, I realize I don't necessarily expect that people should be able to live forever in these earthly bodies.
Right.
But I just wish people didn't have to suffer. And that, like, when it was time for us to move on, that it just would happen in such a way that we weren't
in your sleep. You go to sleep and you just don't wake up.
Right.
You know, no pain, no illness. You just
I know sometimes the bad helps us to appreciate the good, but man, it's that's
a good one too.
That people didn't have to go through that. Oh, Noe says Paul Rudd and Jimmy Fallon have been recreating music videos.
Have they really? Oh, I want to see. I bet you it's funny.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy Fallon. I'm not sure who is it. Does he pronounce it Rudd or Rude?
I'm not sure.
Chris Rudd.
I think it's Rudd.
I mean, that's how it's spelled, but you know how sometimes it just doesn't sound familiar to me, so I don't know who that is. Sanja says, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. Have a blessed night, everybody. You too, Sanja. Thank you for coming.
Anita says, need-ication, vacation, staycation, medication. Just let me stay home and crochet.
I know. I like that. What did the say to the
Oh, I
tree?
love me some Cindy.
That's a cute one. What did the beaver say to the tree? It's been nice gnawing you.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
Cindy
cute
says
one.
it's Rudda.
Oh, Rudda. See, I knew there was going to be something tricky about it. Yeah. Was that Paul Rudda? Did I say it wrong altogether? Did I call him Chris? Anyway.
I think you did call him Chris.
You know why? Because I actually went to junior high and high school with somebody named Chris Rude. So but he spelled it like R-U-D-E, just like you're being rude or whatever. And so when I saw the R-U-D-D, I was wondering whether it was pronounced rude because, well, not that my friend his name wasn't spelled that way, but you know what I just was wondering. That's why I went and said Chris instead of Paul. Yeah. I still don't know who he is.
Yeah. Sania says Rudda.
Rudda. Like butter.
Yes. Butter. Rudda.
How does a dyslexic poet write in verse?
Nightbot.
Yes. Weather for Oklahoma City. Got 48 degrees and 5-mile-an-hour winds and 66% humidity. It's not too bad. Put on a sweatshirt. I've got socks and stuff on, but I actually feel a little bit chilly. Look, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt with a shirt over the top. I am a little chilly. Okay. Yes, addicted to love. Yes, addicted to love. Taffy says, I know what you're talking about. Was that my Genera shirt or?
I think it was your generic.
Girls. Well, who was the artist? Did anybody say? Robert Palmer. So. And yes, I love that so much. It was so popular for a long time. Yeah, it was.
I remember for Halloween, girls would dress up like those girls.
Might have been. It might not have been the Simply Irresistible. It might have been Addicted to Love. Don't they sound kind of the same, right?
They do kind of sound the same.
You know, he had a sound like.
Yeah.
Everybody's 80 waterfalls. That's how far back I am. I'm still reading about videos. Morton Harkett. I don't know who that is. Those brain cells are gone. There's Cups. Hello. And Proverbs Jeannie. She says, I love the 80s. Music and clothes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The late 80s. Remember all the neon and parachute pants?
Yep.
There we go. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Right. I couldn't think of what that song was. Did you see the look of confusion on my face? I was like, waterfalls. What was that one? I was trying to think of it, but then now I know. Here's the conditions for Elko. We've got cloudy and 57, 6-mile-an-hour winds, and 80% humidity. Cindy says it's supposed to get down to 41 tonight. Getting chilly here too. Yeah. Yes, mine too, Nana Mama Cat. I was just going to say, I really love fall. I really love.
I do too.
All the changing colors and everything. Firefly Farm says it's 44 here in New York and also loves the 80s music. Yeah. Frankie says relax. Yeah. Don't do it. That's a good one. Yeah, I like Frankie. Relax. Don't do it. Yes. India's take on Thriller is amusing. Hey, Faith Louise, good to see you. She says hello to us and everyone in the chat. You already said hello to her while I was, actually, I'm not too bad. I'm only like 6 minutes behind now.
Yeah,
So
not bad.
Yeah. Yes, right. What I was saying about, well, I know that we can't really live forever, because then think about it. Then we couldn't bring new life into the world if some didn't go out, right?
True.
But still, I agree with Wicked Granny Pam.
Yeah, I do too.
And Nana Mama Cat says cure all mental illness. Yeah.
That's another good one.
Yeah. Again, the go to sleep and moving on part. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I love that nedication that you read out from Sanita. Nita vacation, right? Nedication. Yes. Nedication. That's what she should call it. Rudda. I know, I'm trying. I'm not going to get it right. Rudda. He's Ant-Man. Gotcha. Yes. Okay. I do know who Ant-Man is from the like the Marvel guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do know. I like him. What did he do before Ant-Man? Because I recognize him from something else. Somebody go on to IMDb and check. What did Paul Rudda, so I'll forget, hopefully I got his name right. And Cindy says, I pray you have a blessed night to Sanja. I'm sure, I know Sanja's gone now. We all said goodbye. Rada. Okay. I don't know the first way you said it. So funny. Oh, Martin is the lead singer of Aha. Gotcha.
Oh, he was in a lot of different plays.
Oh, was it? I don't think it was a play that I saw. And I guess it's possible, but I doubt it. Crocheting around New Zealand.
Oh, says, I know where you know him from. Duh. And I should know this, you guys, because I'm obsessed with this show.
Oh, okay.
Phoebe's husband on Friends.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I know I saw him in something, but it's from a while back. I know that, like, where he got his start. Was that kind of where he got his start there?
Actually, he got his start he got his start on Broadway.
Right. Okay.
And then the show Friends. Yes.
All right. There we go. I totally watched Friends, but I need to go back and watch it. Like, I haven't watched it in so long. But if you just like go back, you'll still laugh at the jokes the same way you did.
Every single night before I go to bed. It's a ritual.
That is so great. I need a ritual like that. Turn off YouTube a half an hour early or 20 minutes early and watch an episode of Friends. Oh, I like this. Zach says, I just told my mom a useless fact, but do you know in the show Franklin is the only one with a name. The rest of the animals are just named after the animal. So, so in Franklin, Franklin has a name, but then all the other animals are like bear, rabbit, owl. Is that what you mean? I don't know if I've ever seen Franklin.
Huh. That's interesting.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever watched it. So it's 4:20 p.m. in New Zealand right now on Monday. Hello to the future. Spring here, but still cold and stormy. Yeah.
Let's see. Franklin is the turtle cartoon.
Oh, okay. I still haven't seen it, but I do love turtles.
It's on PBS.
Hi, Carla Baker. Hope everyone's doing great. Crocheting lots of good and pretty things. Oh, right now I'm not crocheting. Oh, but I meant to show, for those of you that didn't catch I think I showed it on my pop-up live, my skull kerchief.
Oh, that's cool. That is really neat.
Yeah. It's not big enough to be a shawl because I made it out of size 10 crochet thread, but it makes a nice little kerchief to get really into cool. The, Halloween mood. And then I also have my little beanie.
Oh, that's a cool beanie. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah. I'll leave it on for a second just to give you guys a laugh. John C says, hey, Mara, just dropping off some sawdust. Thank you. He's leaving a little sawdust DNA on the thumbprint. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, sawdust on a thumbprint.
Hi, everyone, says Joe Speakman. Good to see you. Oopsie. How many episodes of what? It just jumped. Well, there we go. How many episodes do you watch a night? Just one, right?
Just one. Yep. Just one.
No, don't apologize. Oh, there goes Zach apologizing. You need to pay yourself $1, Zach. No need to apologize. I love
a quarter in the jar.
Useful facts. I love they're useful. I mean, these are these are
fun.
Conversation starters, right?
Fun facts.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Here, I'm gonna flip to a page and just see if I can find a random question. All right.
Okay.
What's your favorite kind of puzzle? What does that mean? Like something like a lock where you have to figure out how to open up like a little box, or like just a puzzle, like a 500-piece puzzle. I like putting together puzzles. I don't like 3D puzzles because I can't like think dimensionally. I'm a very two-dimensional person.
My husband likes the ones that like the 2 screws that you're supposed to be able to get apart and put back together.
Yeah.
Those kind of ones. Brain teasers. He likes the brain teaser type stuff.
Yeah, like a brain challenge. I don't mind trying to work out those types of things. Like escape rooms are kind of fun. Have you ever been to one? I don't know how you feel about it. But an escape room where you're kind of like, that you can get out. It's going to be an hour, but you're supposed to get out of the room, and you have to use the clues all around you to figure out like how to get in or get out, like get into the next room, or or to just get out of that particular room. And so there's little different kinds of puzzles to solve. You have to do things with numbers. I don't know. It causes you to really like think outside the box, literally. Like if you're in a room, and you can't just like open the door to get out. You have to figure out where the actual exit to the door or how to get the door to open or something.
Yeah.
So, I've only done
all kinds of answers in the chat. There's all different kinds of puzzles that there's the Rubik's Cube, then you have word searches, and then you have number puzzles like Skidoo and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah. I love Rubik's Cube. I can solve the Rubik's Cube and I can unsolve
crossword puzzles. I like crossword puzzles. And I also like jigsaw. I'm like Zach. I like the jigsaw puzzles. Specifically, I like Christmas scenes, fun Christmas ones. And we have a selection of them that we do every year on the coffee table. We'll do Christmas puzzles.
Yeah. I love, we have like, I like Thomas Kincaid. Remember how popular Thomas Kincaid was?
Yes, I do.
I like Thomas Kincaid puzzles. And yeah.
Good night, Firefly. I'm gonna be heading out soon myself. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Yeah. Well, whenever you need to go, I totally understand. I won't personally go past 9 o'clock because I gotta get up. Got to get up early too, but I'll just try to get through the chat, and then we can kind of wrap things up.
A lot of really good answers for that one.
Yeah,
a lot of good answers for that one.
My son, that skull shawl is so cool. Thank you. Yeah, it was. I just finally found the pattern. I was showing it to Sierra of Sierra Stitch Sanctuary, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I found it on Ravelry, because that's where I got all my patterns. I made it several years ago, and I was like, but somebody was saying, well, is it I already forgot the name of the one, that maybe by Fiber Spider or something. But I was like, I know it's not that pattern. Part of it looks similar, but it's not the same as what I did. And I was searching all over that day for my printed copy. I went through all my pattern books and everything trying to find it. I couldn't find it. And then, of course, when you're not looking, you find it.
So because that's how it always happens.
I printed it out. I'm so excited. And it is, it's a pattern that was written out by Scarlet Rose Wolf Dragon. And it was written to be made in a worsted weight yarn, but like I said, I made that one in size 10 cotton thread. And but it was from a blog, and I think it was a person who is Swedish or Norwegian or something. And so it was written in 2 different languages. But anyway, yes, it's just called the Skull Shawl, and the pattern was written out by Scarlet Rose Wolf -Dragon.
Oh, okay.
So if anybody wants to go find it on Ravelry, maybe I'll post it somewhere. But let me just scroll down here.
Now, what size hook did you use for that size 10 thread?
It was probably like a steel number 6 or 7.
Okay.
Let me, I'll be able to tell you the millimeters by looking at my hooks here. Here is, is this a number 6? Oh, my vision. Yes, 6. 1.8 millimeter.
Ooh, that's small. That is tiny.
It is. It is super tiny.
Super tiny.
Got some dirt on my hands or something. Probably touched ink. But yeah, I have a whole set of all the steel hooks. And the smallest one is like for sewing thread, or, it's...
Oh my goodness. I can't imagine.
0.75.
This thing with sewing thread.
My goodness. I mean, it is so tiny.
That's like lace work type stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Again, sewing thread. That's the smallest size hook I have, is a 0.75.
Yeah, that's super tiny. Legit. Super tiny.
But yeah. Oh, I should have put that back in again. Oh, well. Yeah, thank you. I encourage you guys that might want to make something like that to go check it out. Franklin is based on a book series, very wholesome show too. I love wholesome shows.
They're not playing it anymore in the United States at all. You can't even stream it.
Really? Franklin?
Yeah. It's still playing in other countries, but not here.
Huh. Why?
I don't know.
Huh. We don't allow wholesome stuff, I guess. I don't know. I need something like that to cover my ears. I know. See, I hope you guys are all laughing. You wear the hat well. Little Bear too. Okay. Lovely books. And I used to watch the show with my little brothers. Love the Cat and the Little Bear. Cute. Word searches. Oh yeah, I like word searches. That's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Rubik's Cube. Yep. Yep. I'll solve this after. I'll put it back because it takes a little bit too much of my attention to solve it. I wouldn't be able to read any more of the chat. Sudoku. Yeah. I like Sudoku a lot. I like the Wordle Wordle as well. Have you played Wordle?
I've tried Wordle and I get frustrated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can only come up with so many words and then I get stuck. Oh, come here. Why are you growling at me?
Oh, all of a sudden, my nose.
Well, you're very demanding.
Excuse me a second.
For fur baby. My fur baby's growling at me, you guys. She's like demanding my attention. She's just not. There, are you happy now? Are you happy, Your Highness?
Oh, look at the little paw sticking out.
He's like,
what type of dog?
She's a Chiweenie. Both of them are Chiweenies and they're sisters. They're from the same litter.
Oh.
They're the last two left, and I couldn't adopt one and not the other one. I had to bring them both home.
I did a ton of brain teasers since I always finish my math homework done before finished teaching yeah. You were done with your homework before the teacher finished teaching the lesson. You got a mathematical brain, Fake Louise. Word puzzles are always fun too. Yeah. Word searches are my favorite. Yeah, I guess I forget to think of those as puzzles. You know, like my mind immediately went to a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, mine did
yeah,
too.
There's lots of different types of puzzles. Got to sleep. Coming up on midnight. Good night. I'm sure you're already gone. We'll be wrapping things up in a few minutes. So make sure if you want to drop your channel to go ahead and type the word mindful, MINDFUL. Where's Waldo?
Oh, Little Man loves those books where Waldo, and you have to find all the different Waldos. Those are actually kind of fun. The seek and find one. The seek and find puzzles are a lot of fun too, and which is what Waldo is. But you know the ones that come in the jars, and you have to move the jar. You can find the different objects in the jar. The seek and find. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little seeds and stuff, or not seeds, but there's like a bunch of sand, and then you have to kind of shake it up to find a particular thing.
Yes, those are fun.
Yeah, that's very cool. Pam says, sending love and hugs to all of you. Been enjoying listening. Thanks to all for thinking of me. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to go to bed late enough to take my night meds finally. Good night. It's been nice to at least see you around a little bit. I know that you haven't been feeling well. Uh-oh, got the circle of doom. Uh-oh.
Mishi was hiding in the bushes and she came in to say hi and also to say good night to everyone.
Oh, good night. Thanks to everybody who's been observing or listening from their Zen gardens. I appreciate it. Yes. Jane says, sleep well. Yep, Jane is the one that got me back into playing the Wordle again. And now there's a bunch of us a bunch of us that do Zoom, like Carrie and Robin and also Laura Block Ministries. She does the Wordle too. So we have like a little Wordle group chat where everybody shares how many turns it took you to get your Wordle of the day,
It kind of reminds me of the game Boggle, where you have to come up with as many words as you can.
Right. Yeah.
You're very happy right now, aren't
channel.
You?
Let's see. Jane says that she has the same blue case for her hooks. Yeah. I think I got this at Michael's. Or I could have ordered it through Amazon as well. I can't remember. I've had it for so many years that, I mean, at least 10 years I've had those hooks. Well, now they're saying Franklin. Are you talking about Franklin the bear? No, I think it was Franklin the turtle.
Yeah, it's Franklin the turtle.
And there is Christine is Crocheting's channel. Check her out and pick her up. Yeah, Michi says, have a good night, everyone. She just hopped out of her tree. Oh, and Felicia says, Mona and I are not going live tonight. Okay, so no raid, no mindful raid over. Is there anybody that's going to go live after that I can send you over to? Hi and good night, Michi, says Jane. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Wow, made it to the bottom of the chat. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post one more mindfulness quote for us and we'll wrap it up. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.
Oh, thank you for inviting me and having me. I had so much fun.
Oh my goodness.
I don't do these very often, you know, because I have to plan it.
Yeah.
Especially
I know.
when they're in the evening. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed my time hanging out with you and hanging out with everybody in the chat. It's been a lot of fun, everybody.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, had a few laughs and I always appreciate that. Well, and it's also just been really great getting to know you and thus getting to know the people in the chat as well. Because I really love when people come in and they share a little bit about themselves and we show just how small of a world we really do live in, that people from all over the place, New Zealand, you know, as far away as in the future as 4:20 tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, like somebody who's already finishing up their Monday is coming out and helping us to finish up our Sunday.
Yeah.
So I really love that. I really love that about this YouTube space. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. And please make sure that you go and check out, you know, Niese in her, you know, Big Sky, Montana. What is it you say?
Big Sky, Montana.
Right. Yeah. I'll wait and I'll have you just say what you might have coming out or coming up on your channel. And
I'll be doing a video of this hat. Now this weekend, you guys, Porch Chat will not be happening because I'm actually going to an event. I'm going to a women's retreat, which is huge because that means I'll be around people in real life for an entire weekend. So I will not be here for Porch Chat because I'll be in a cabin with a bunch of ladies for the whole entire weekend. So I won't have a whole lot coming out this week because of that. But after that, you should be seeing a video here shortly and soon of this Afghan that I've been working on since January of 2022. It should be coming to a close. And then my husband's blanket, I'll be sharing that. So there'll be some more yarny things. And then I'll be more likely doing another autism video on how I did at the retreat. So there'll be a few things coming up.
Excellent. Well, I will be hanging out with Carrie for bingo early on Tuesday. And then I'm going to be heading down to California for a burial, unfortunately. So I am not sure what my schedule for next weekend is also going to be like, as we may be driving and coming back. So I'm going to see whether or not I can do my weekend wind up next week, but I'll keep you guys posted. You'll either see it scheduled or you won't. But again,
safe travels.
Yeah, thank you. I know we're going to do the, you know, like the 10 to 11 hour drive down and then, but at least we're going to hang out for a couple of days before we turn it around and come back. So But yeah, and it'll be nice because I haven't been down. Well, I haven't been into the Bay Area in a while because I did go down to Southern California in May. And I did actually have a chance to stop off and hang out with my aunt for a couple of days. So I'm really glad that I got to see her this year. Anyway, but it'll be nice to go into the Bay Area to my old stomping grounds and maybe see some friends. All right. Anyway, well, we will let you go. And I usually say take care and be kind, but how do you usually sign off?
I usually say, dare to be you, dare to be different. Love from Montana. Bye, everybody.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here.